Today I'm going to discuss about displacement defense mechanism. Displacement is another defense mechanism commonly observed in individuals facing distressing and or threatening situation. Displacement involves redirecting one's emotion, particularly negative or hostile feelings, from the original source to a substitute target that is perceived as less threatening or safer to express those emotions towards. It acts as a protective mechanism that allows individuals to avoid dealing directly with the initial source of their distress. Let's explore the types, symptoms, characteristics, example, impacts, and the way to overcome displacement. Types of displacement. 1. Simple displacement. The person directs their emotion into a completely unrelated target or situation. For example, a person frustrated by work-related issue may come home and target out their anger on family members. 2. Sublimation. This type of displacement involves channeling the emotion to most socially acceptable or constructive outlets. For instance, someone with aggressive tendency might channel their energy into sports or physical activities. Splitting. Splitting involves the polarized perception of individuals or situations as either all good or all bad. This defense mechanism can lead to the displacement of negative feelings onto others perceived as wholly bad. Symptoms and characteristics. Sudden or exaggerated emotional reaction that appears disproportionate to the triggering event. Feeling a sense of relief or release after expressing emotion towards a substitute target. Difficulty recognizing or acknowledging the true source of the emotion. Repeating the displacement pattern in multiple situations or relationships. Guilt or remorse following the displacement, as the individuals may recognize that their response was not warranted. For example, a person who receives criticism from their boss might go home and yell at their partner, displacing their anger on them instead of addressing the issue with their boss. A child who feels neglected or overlooked by their parents may display their resentment onto a sibling, treating them harshly or unfairly. 3. An individual who is afraid of confronting their own insecurity may excessively criticize and belittle others to compensate for their own feelings of inadequacy. Impact and effects. Strained relationship with the substitute targets, leading to misunderstanding and conflict. Escalation of emotion and potential for emotional harm to oneself and others. Difficulty in resolving underlying issues or conflict, as the focus remains on the substitute target rather than the real source of distress. Repetition of unhealthy patterns and inability to establish meaningful connections. How to overcome displacement defense mechanism. 1. Self-awareness. Recognize and acknowledge patterns of displacement in your own behavior. Pay attention to situations where you may be redirecting emotions onto substitute targets. 2. Emotional regulation. Develop strategies for managing and expressing emotion in a healthy and constructive manner. This can include practicing mindfulness, deep breathing, or seeking support from a therapist. 3. Identify triggers. Identify the situations, events, or individuals that tend to elicit strong emotional reaction. This awareness can help you respond more consciously and address the underlying emotion rather than displacing them. 4. Direct communication. Learn to express your emotion and concerns directly to the appropriate individuals. Practice open and honest communication, expressing yourself assertively and without aggression. 5. Healthy outlets. Find healthy outlets for emotional release, such as engaging in physical activities, creative pursuits, or seeking support from friends or support groups. 6. Seek therapy. Consider working with a therapist who can help you explore and understanding the underlying emotions and conflict that contribute to displacement. They can provide guidance and support in developing healthier coping mechanisms. Overcoming displacement requires self-reflection, self-awareness, and a willingness to address and express emotion in a more direct and constructive manner. With effort and support, individuals can learn to navigate their emotion more effectively and build healthier relationships with others.